Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm doing an Ask Missy. I haven't done one of these in so long, but I'm telling you guys, I'm getting back into the groove. I'm getting back into my routine, and so I'm excited to start making more videos. So let's get started on my Ask Missy. So I did ask you guys on Twitter to send me questions, and I got a ton, and I tried to pick through as many as I could, or like answer as much, like a variety of different questions. So make sure you're thinking of questions, and next time I do a Q&A, if I haven't chosen your questions, send them to me, and hopefully I choose it next time. All right, first question comes from, hey there, I'm Tay, and she asked, do you prefer your hair straight, curly, or in a bun? Currently, I'm really into just like this, and I don't really know what you would consider this. I think it's like straight and I add like some curls. I really do not like when my hair is like curly frizzed out. Like, ugh, I just don't like it. I love putting my hair in a bun. I like super love messy buns, especially when they're like super high on top of my head. But now that I have extensions in, it's really hard for me to do that. It kind of like can hurt my scalp if I leave it up for too long. So I haven't been able to do the messy bun very often, but that's my favorite. All right, next question comes from Rach1304 Rach. She says, what sports do you want Ollie and Finn to do when they are older? Honestly, I'm super open to sports. I'm excited to watch them play sports. I'm excited to watch them be excited to play sports. Obviously, first off, we'll probably just be doing the basics like soccer and things like that, but I really am excited for them to be in swimming, if they want to be in swimming. But swimming has always been really fascinating to me. I love watching swim on TV or in person, so I'm excited to do swim meets and be outside on Saturday morning and watching them race. I think that's gonna be really fun when they get older. Next question is from Jamie, and they asked, what is your favorite song at the moment? Does Finn and Ollie have any songs they like? Yes, they do, and we listen to this song all the time because they love it.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy. No, by gosh, she wasn't Wuzzy.
All right, next question comes from Georgia Rose, and she asked, how has Finn's first 6 months been different to Ollie's? And I can tell you right off the bat, the first thing that comes to mind is, unfortunately, how much more Finn gets hurt than Ollie ever did. I remember there being a specific time when Ollie was around 6 months old, and I was like, I don't think that Ollie has ever gotten hurt. Like, he'd never really like fallen, he'd never been, you know, bumped or anything. Like, honestly, I don't think he ever cried from pain, ever. Even when he teased, I don't ever remember him even having a hard time with teething. So I remember even saying, like, does he know what pain is? I don't think he knows what pain is. And with Finn, complete opposite. I mean, this kid is not only like probably really clumsy and kind of klutzy, but because he's like a second child, I'm not like literally on him at all times like I was with Ollie. And so unfortunately, he like falls, he gets bumps, he gets bruises, and obviously because that he's like standing up and crawling around, that's another reason why he gets bumps and bruises. So he knows what pain is, and it makes me sad like how different, you know, Ollie and him are. Ollie's definitely a really tough kid. He rarely cries from getting hurt. So I guess it'll be interesting to see how Finn does. All right, next question comes from Kay, and they said, what is one thing you're excited for Finn and Ollie to do together as they get older? I am really just excited because we live on property now where like Ollie just loves to go hunting, and he goes and catches bugs and snakes, and I cannot wait for them to just get to do that together. Obviously, when they get a little bit older and they can actually, you know, be aware of danger around them, it'll be more fun, but I just can't wait to see them, you know, get all their gear together and be like, hey mom, we're gonna go out and catch some snakes. And I'm gonna be like, all right, be safe. And they're just gonna go out and have fun. And that's what me and my brother did when we were younger. We actually lived in this like sort of same area when I was a kid, and that's what we did. Like, we just went out hunting for stuff and to do fun things, and that's what I'm excited to watch Finn and Ollie do together. All right, the next question comes from Evan Stan, and they ask, do you have any cute nicknames for your little boys? And if you do, which ones are your favorite? We have lots of nicknames for the boys. Obviously, their names are basically nicknames, Ollie and Finn. Ollie, my dad always calls him Wiggles. He is literally Wiggles. So if you ask Ollie, like, who's Wiggles? He'll say, I am Wiggles. And my dad just like came up with Wiggles, and I think it's really cute, and hopefully it sticks, but we definitely cycle through nicknames all the time. He's been a lot of different nicknames at times. And then for Finn, we call him a lot of names as well. We call him Finny. I often call him Finnegan. I'm like, what's wrong, Finnegan? And I think it's because like he's really finicky because he gets like upset really easily. So like, I'm like, you're so finicky, Finnegan. Come here, Finnegan. I don't know why, it's so silly. And then another name that honestly has been taking off quite a bit with Finn is Winchester. My dad calls him Winchester all the time. I don't know why he is Winchester to my dad, but I find it to be quite hilarious. I think when you look at Finn, sometimes he just seems very sure of himself. He seems more mature than he really is, and so my dad always just calls him Winchester. What is wrong with you, Winchester? I don't know, I think it's hilarious. All right, Zizzy asked, are you teaching Finn baby sign language? We are. I just started it, and the only thing I've really been pushing is when he's eating his food, I say, are you all done? All done? And so hopefully soon he'll start saying all done, but I do really want to, teach him those basic sign language like hungry or thirsty or milk, just those little things that he can communicate to us. All right, Rosanna asked, if you could get another pet, what would it be and why? We are super excited for more pets. We have a larger property now, and so I definitely want to fill it up with animals in a good way. But first off, I really, really do want chickens. I love chickens, I love eggs, and I think I've always I had them when I was a kid, so I definitely want to do chickens. I'm debating goats. I think goats would be fun. I would love in the future, maybe in a few years, get horses. And of course, I definitely want more dogs, and we have really, really debated a cat because Ollie keeps talking about a cat. He wants one so badly, but out here, I feel like it would get hurt, so it would definitely have to be an indoor cat. So I don't know. Lots of options though, I'm excited. All right, Ashley asked, how would you describe your parenting style? I don't really know what the parenting style would be, but me and Brian have kind of taken on a style of where we definitely have a lot of patience. We try and give him a warning always, and then if that warning doesn't actually work, then it's definitely timeout. If timeout happens and he is still having a complete tantrum or he's still disobeying us, we either have to, take away the thing that he is, fighting about, or whatever the problem is, he's no longer allowed to do that. If he's upset because he wants to watch the iPad and we're saying no, then the iPad goes away for a few days and he can't watch the iPad. Or if he's fighting or whatever, then he can't play anymore. But I think the biggest thing is we always try and keep calm, keep our cool, keep patient, because if you're freaking out, then it's not gonna work. We always try and discipline out of me trying to teach him, never out of anger. I never want to be angry when I'm teaching him something because that's not how discipline works. All right, Jeff Johnson asked, do you know how to ride a quad/motorcycle? And if yes, do you wanna get some for the new house? P.S. Can I ride them? Jeff, you can come over anytime and ride our quad. We do have one, and it was kind of left here given to us from the previous owner, and it's really cool. I guess I can ride it, you guys tell me. Let's do this. We definitely want more. That one is actually very powerful to the point where if you stop or slow down, it will just stall. You constantly have to be moving. It's sort of a racing one. So I want some a little bit slower, calmer quads, but I love ATVs, and we'll definitely be getting more fun things like that, like go-karts and things like that. Next question is from Jessica, and she asked, any advice for a first-time mom for the first few weeks? I'm due next week, so baby can come any day. Congratulations, Jessica. I'm super excited for you. I think my biggest advice is to just always stay calm. There's definitely gonna be time where you're just confused or you don't know why the baby's crying, and then you start crying, And I think the biggest thing is just always stay calm. If you have to hand the baby off to someone so that you can breathe for a couple minutes, or if you even have to set the baby down for a few minutes even though they're crying, to give yourself a little bit of time to relax, I think it's really important. If you're stressed, your baby's gonna be stressed and it's not gonna be fun. Okay, Brittany asked, when is there going to be a house tour? We get asked all the time for a house tour, and we are just waiting for everything to be done. We're still definitely getting things installed, waiting for things to come in, still decorating a few rooms even, and I can't wait to give you a house tour. I really want to, on my channel, do like really in-depth room tours so you can kind of get an idea of, you know, what our inspiration was, how we changed it, and you know, what we were hoping for in that room. So be on the lookout for those videos, you know, hopefully one in maybe each room so you guys can see everything we're doing. We're really excited about our new house. All right guys, that is it for this Ask Missy. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought, you know what, let's leave in the comments any advice that you would give a new mom if you are a mom right now. But that way, if you aren't a mom yet, you guys can read the comments down below and get some advice as well. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! That's a so casting. I don't know why I'm ending it like that. Bye! He was actually standing on the dishwasher while I was doing dishes, and he just started moving over and he was walking along the dishwasher. He's 6 months, guys. I feel like he's gonna be walking any day now. Like,